Good morning, happy Saturday, everyone. Hope you're doing well. 1 second, I'm just finishing typing a message. There we go. Right, sorry about that. Is that done? Right. How are we doing? Do you have a good week? AV appears to be working, so that's nice. Thought we'd jump into some Derail Valley. In case you'd been watching YouTube, I did make a video on this. What I've done is I've started a new profile here on YouTube, on Twitch, just so that we can start from the beginning again and go through the licensing and that kind of thing. So we'll see how we get on. It's always fun. Always fun. Bit of Derail Valley, you never know what's going to happen. I should actually take some backups at some point, shouldn't I? Just in case. You was in the middle of the video, Ryan. No! Nice shirt on Amici. Thank you, mate. I hope you managed to... Some people, I think, managed to get theirs already. I ordered mine and it came in a few days. That was really good. Mr. Casper Korn, thank you for 51 months. Pectac 47. Dummy Monk with 71. Craigus is 16. Norris, thank you for 4. Passionate Pups, thank you for 78 months. No stream today, lol. Ryan Craig, thank you for a bullseye 50. Bit Too Fast with 102. Ecolos, 89 months. 89 months has passed away. He died in his prime. Lol. El Pagiato, thank you for the gift and a sub to Starship Power. Welcome back, sir. No, I don't, Tommy. Same size. Matthew, thank you for gifting 2 subs. 1 to Real Ben White and 1 to Langwin. That's a hard name to say. Lamgwin? I literally can't say that word. Lamg. Lamgwin. There we go. Got there. Infernal, thank you for 4 years. Happy anniversary, Infernal. New sub badge, no doubt. T-Rex, thanks for 53. Ven Rith with 15. Simus Caesar, thank you for 4. Benner with 105. And Lord Bongo with 85. Thank you very much, guys. Hyped for Derail Simulator. Dude, it looks so good. Have you seen what they've done to this game? What's coming? It looks so good. Like, the visuals have just been absolutely... Like, lightning, storms, fog, sun, day-night cycles. Like, oh, man. Never mind the UI. Like, the UI stuff they've done to it. And you can put it in, like, a sandbox mode. So you can... like easily just spawn these cars, spawn them empty or full or whatever. And then as a train's going along, you can just click on a train and derail it and just watch the explosion. It's just nuts. Just really cool stuff. So yeah, currently pegged for around July, I think, but we'll see. It might run late. Anyway, I thought we'd jump back in and just start again with this. I don't know what the audio level is going to be like. This game's quite loud when you get in the train. Yeah, I can't... You know what I couldn't believe, Frizzles, is I made a video this week on Derail Valley, and I looked back at when I first made a video 4 years ago. I thought it was like 2 or 3, 4 years. Can't believe how long this project has been running. And I watched my own video back just to have a look at the footage compared to what we get now, you know. Completely mad. I don't know of any plan to go to console. I think it's PC only, certainly at the beginning. You know, it could be something they do in a few years maybe, but at the moment I think it's... because it's primarily a VR game as well. But if they did manage to get this onto a next-gen console, I think it would do very well. Very, very well. But that would be another multi-year project, no doubt. Yeah, I think they changed the skybox as well when they've done the weather. It's a bit like Satisfactory in that there's still only one map. I mean, the biggest thing I want to see is moddable maps. That will be, yeah, that will be amazing. Because some modders will come up with amazing maps for this game if they were allowed to. Does it, DJ Richie? Maybe you've got me coming out of 2 speakers. Or something. Halogen, thank you for 34 months. Happy Saturday to you. Yeah, because like just permanent sunshine is all very nice, but it's a bit like Railroads Online, which is just permanent sunshine. Right, first thing we'll do, get rid of these rubbish shunting jobs. They can all go. Not doing any of them. You know, that pays 10 grand, but it's a long two. We can't even do that one. We get rid of logistics, because we're not doing them either. Let's see what's left. Oops. You can hold the R key now and do it. Like instead of just dropping things with G, you can hold the R key and just carefully place things, which is quite a nice thing. Sounds like you're in a hallway. I think it's definitely your end, sir. No fees. Nice work. Okay, so we need to think about some licenses at some point. We do have... Where's my wallet? I have $2,000. I'm not going to get a shunting license. I'm not going to bother with that yet. DU6 is a long way off. The steam train. We've got to get the steam train at some point, and then I need to remember how to drive the darn thing. Concurrent jobs is always my first one. I like having concurrent jobs. Or we can get something like long haul. Train length 1 is also a decent one to have. Yeah, Frizzles. I just basically reset my... So basically, if you go into the... There's a folder called... If you find Derail Valley in your Steam apps, and then go into Derail Valley data, and then save game data, there's literally a save game file there. And what you can basically do is just copy it and rename it. So like at the end of episode 1 or 2 or whatever, I just have a copy of it. And then I just bring it back when I want to carry on. And the same with Twitch, I just copy it over. Like what I do with SnowRunner, I just copy it and then rename it and say, you know, Saturday, whatever. And that way you can checkpoint your saves as well. And swap between YouTube and Twitch and things like that. Network, thank you for 57 months. Belleron, thank you for 14. This game would be nice as multiplayer. Of course it would. Of course it would. But that's a whole world of pain for them. You've seen what Railroads Online's like. Right, which job do you want to do? We can go down to the harbour again. That's a long 2, so we can't do that. That's a long 1, unfortunately. We can't even do that. So we're left with those 2. And we can't take them both because we can't do concurrent jobs. So we've got to do the one on the right. That's what we need to do. Because it's worth more money. 285 tons, we can manage that. Parkston, thank you for 74 months. So we need to find FH20, which should be 5 steel rail cars on FH20. Let's go and see if we can find them. FH76. FH99. Look, this looks promising. FH20, there we go. 1, 2. Let's just double check the end one's FH20 as well. Yeah. All right. So we can come down this middle track here. Come down this middle track and then skip one over. So let's go and find ourselves a loco. Hopefully there's one in the yard. That'll do. Is there one in there? Yeah. Right, we'll have this one. Although, which way do you want to go? We need to spin it round, don't we? Is it me, or do you used to be able to stand here and operate this thing? Because I can't find a way of... I'm sure you used to be able to grab that handle and spin it around. I can't, for the life of me, find how to spin this turntable round any other way except this. Walk into it. What do you mean walk into it? That was Railroads Online. I know you can do it in Railroads Online. Oh, you mean walk it? So I'm getting mixed up with Railroads. Yeah, I knew you could do it somehow. But Railroads Online lets you stand there and do it, doesn't it? That's what it is. Fair enough. This is a lot quicker. Official GN, thank you for 44 months. And your kind words, mate. Thank you. And then... I like the way you get a definitive clunk because it locks and lines up. That's quite nice. Right then. Bring the volume down a little bit. That's quite loud, isn't it? Unity. AMH, thank you for 31 months. Thank you for Top Notch RL video about driving an excavator. Really appreciate the way you deliver content like that. Thank you. That was a lot of work, but I think the result is was worth it. Thank you. As with any video, when you go and shoot a real life video, you end up with an insane amount of footage, and piecing it together and lining it all up takes a lot of time, and then telling the story of the day, just working out how to tell the story of the day in a digestible fashion, and then knowing what to leave out. That's the art of it. That's the difficulty. That's what takes the time. It's creating the story. Depends what you mean, Pendergast. Like, the game has changed quite a lot since I last played it, but there's a massive update coming in summer, which will introduce weather and stuff. It doesn't have that in it. Not yet. Pendergast, thank you for subbing. Welcome. These are the cars we want here on the right, aren't they? So I'll basically go past and reverse in and line up. Oh, the other thing they've added in the update coming in summer is they've changed the audio landscape completely. Like, when you walk around from area to area, the sounds change, the environmental sounds, the local sounds. It makes it so very different. Go left, and then right. Jimerick, thank you for 66. Impious, thank you for 87. Flashy Bunny, thank you for 30. Can anybody remember how much the remote control was? Because I really want to get the remote control. I can't remember how much it cost. There were automated passenger trains. I don't believe that will come in summer update. 25, 35. I need to remember which shop you get it from. Oops, overcooked it. Is it the Machine Town? Well, if you end up there later, we'll check it out. Okay, right. Let's go and grab this. Harbour Town. Let's go. Oops. Off to a sloppy start. Let's get a big run up. Yes, pace. I'm starting again. Right, let's move that over here. E9I is where we're going. E is the one up there, E and then 9I. Coming in from the west, it will be 1, 2, third one on the right going in. Lovely. Dyslexic Hacker, thank you for a double top 40 months. Engine's getting hot. This shunter has a temperature problem. Why is Nutslammer reporting the game as Railroads Online? I don't know what's wrong with it, pubs. It's been stupid. I updated it and restarted it. I don't know what's wrong with it. Oh, hang on. I have to fire up my terminal. Right, I'm rebooting it, pups. While streaming, I might add. I bounced it. It should come up shortly. I said it should come up shortly, shorty. Give it a minute. Forgotten where we're going now. There we go. Keep left. So Jesse, you should use this to switch. If you have it in switch mode, it'll switch the points like that. If you mouse wheel, it'll re-rail a vehicle at a cost. Clear, I can't remember what clear does. Crew vehicle, you haven't unlocked any crew vehicle. Switch. At the moment, use it mostly for switch. PJ, thank you for 64 months. Let's get some pace going here. At the moment, we're hauling some steel beams, I think. Frosty Falls, I think, of 84 months. If this was Railroads Online, I'd have that chainsaw. Where are we? Left turn, right turn, keep right. I'm not sure if I like the Sean mode of this. Like, if you stood up, it feels okay, but if you go into Sean mode, it feels a bit odd. What do I think? Doesn't feel right to me. I'm tall. Blah, 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 whatever. Whatever. Revenge of the Puppy. Sounds like a bad movie. Benno, thank you for resubbing 82 months. 80, then it goes into a, is it a 40 through that bend, isn't it? 60 through, 50 or 60 through the tunnel, then 40 on the right bend, I think. coming up to the triangle. Distances are longer. I don't know, Onamichi. I mean, I suppose it must be because the trains are quicker in this than railroads online. Still can't see the signal. There it is. Right, 60 going through and then 40 around the bend, I think. If you can upgrade the trains you bought. Yeah. I'm not sure what you'd upgrade them with. I suppose... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what kind of thing? Would it just cosmetic stuff or actual functionally changing stuff? Better radiator. Trouble is, it might make the game slightly imbalanced. Because this is apart from the actual heating side of it, it's a pretty decent puller for the price. Maybe you could just get a better version of it, like a plus, a DE2 plus, has a better rad and costs more money. Trade this one in, maybe. Wicked Smart, thank you for 13 months. Having said that, you never really own you don't own the locomotives in this game, do you? So it doesn't make sense that you can upgrade them. All you actually need is a license. So they're not yours to upgrade in the first place. So I'm not sure how it would work. Thank you for 13, Wicked. Hydroneer? Don't think so. Rendell, thank you for 14 months. Is it working now, Pups? Not Slammer. Adobe, thank you for 26. I love this bit. It basically goes downhill tells you there's a really nice speed limit and encourages you to build up lots of speed, only to then throw you into a very sharp bend right here. It's like, come on, speed up, speed up. It says there what speed we're going there, 15 kilometers per hour, I see. Serotonin, thank you for half a year. Okay, keeping left, which is correct. There you go, speed limit of 40, we're already doing nearly 50. We're already going too quick through there. And then a sharp drop down to the harbour. Oh, maximum indie brake, and it just about holds it off. The brakes are on full, KO. Right, let's see if we're heading left. We are heading left. Lovely. The train brakes are running, Ryan, but you don't want to be using them unless you have to, because they take a long time to put on and take off, so you'll just literally kill all of your speed and slow yourself down. They're very hard to control in a sort of... If you need them, you put them on, but if you don't need them, it's better not to. That's the train brake, that's the indie brake. Right, gotta figure this out now. We'll keep left all the way through here. And then we want to go, I think... Wait, what line were we going into? 9I. 9I is that one. Right, left. Looks good. Well, I'm not as expert as you, Ryan. That's all it is, mate. You're clearly more skilled. I cannot compete with your skills. It's a good game. Big Olorus. Back of the train over the line. Slap on the old brakes. Hopefully it should be coming to a stop roundabout now. Maybe now? No, we're in progress. Still in progress. Still in progress. Why is it not finished? You stupid train. We're in the right platform. 9i. We're in 9i, aren't we? You're still moving! Finally! God. Try again. Hey, complete. You don't need to uncouple. Right, there you go. So we've earned, what, $17,757 out of that. So we got the 11 grand plus the 50-cent bonus, and then we need to pay some fees, which is 4,400 except minus 100 because copay. Let's get the old wallet out. I love that. It's so 80s arcade, that is. Right. So we've got that over there. Yeah, you don't need to even turn the train off. You don't need to disconnect. All you've got to do is get the car stationary in the track, and that's it. That's the only requirement. We'll uncouple that. Let's go figure out another job. It doesn't cost L not in this game. It doesn't wear anything out in this game. You can use the indie brake all day long and it won't make any difference. In fact, even if you let me give you another example. If you start and stop the loco, that causes 1% damage. So if you keep starting and stopping things, you're going to wear out the train anyway. If you leave it running, you'll burn some diesel, but it won't be as much as starting and stopping it. And the brakes, like, yeah, you can leave them on, it'll cause wear and tear, but not insane amounts. Don't want any logistics. Let's see. Long 2, we can't do that. Long 1, in theory, we could do that if we bought a long license. Hazmat 2 is never going to happen. That's never going to happen. That's never going to happen. That's doable. That's doable. That's never going to happen. So really we're down to these choices, aren't we? Well, if he changes it, he changes it. It's fine. There's no multiplayer count now. Right, let's see. So really, we've got a choice of food factory or back to the steel mill. If we go back to the steel mill, we get 8,700. If we want to do that one, we'd have to spend 10 grand on a license. But it would pay 20 grand. It's 350 tons, which is pretty difficult for this shunter up that hill. That would certainly be a risk. Trying to get that up the hill would overheat the shunter quite a bit, I think. I don't think it would do it very easily. If you buy... So, at the moment, we have a $100 copay. If we was to buy, say, that one. If we was to spend 10 grand in order to be able to do that job, because it requires a long one license, our copay would go up from like $100 to 7 grand or something. We could double header it, but it does double the running cost. But it would pay. Actually, we can't double header it unless we get the multiple unit license, which costs 30 grand. Although I don't know how it works. Multiple unit. If you don't have multi-unit, then you can't connect the blue cord and run them together, but you could run between them independently. So you could probably do it by jumping from one loco to the other and back again, even without that license. Has anybody ever tried that? If you're interested in adding a nice quality life mods, we'll call Remote Dispatch or Nexus mods. It's Railroads Online extended, but for Derail Valley, setting switches and a few other nice things from your browser. Lol. Volpodrak, thank you for 33. You can definitely jump between the two. It sounds like chaos. Let's do it. So, I mean, is the juice worth the squeeze? I don't know how much 2 locos is going to cost us, but with a $100 copay, it's probably worth it. I think we should do it for science. I think we should buy the long license, grab this thing, put 2 shunters on the front, and run between them and see what happens. We could just let one sit on a low power setting until we get to the hill and then ramp it up. Nerdy Drew, thank you for 67. Right, we're looking for FH75, which has 2 red and 2 greens. FH75. What could possibly go wrong? Quite a lot. Got a feeling that might be it, you know. FH75. Let's go to the end. 2 reds. FH75. Okay. So it's literally that one there. Which is on track 10. Which is the outer track. So that's quite easy. So what we need now is 2 locomotives. So we're going to grab this one. And we'll have to turn it around. Then we'll have to nick another one and probably turn it around. Actually, where was it going, that job? Where was that job going? Actually, I think we have to go west anyway. I didn't really pay attention to where the job was going. No, it's not, Nerdy Drew. That's not out till summer. Oh yeah, Ryan, there's loads. Nerdy Drew, thank you for 67 by the way, and GD Games, thank you for 27. Hey Kelly. You think that goes to the goods factory? Okay, yeah, we do have to go west then. No, I haven't, Zugoku. I have seen it. First Peter will run out of space. Blimey. Is this the last one this year before they sell the whole showground to make way for homes? You can't really say, is it better than Train Sim World 3? They're very different kind of train driving games. For a sec. Go find another one. another one. You're also facing the wrong way, really conveniently. ATR is in an interesting state. Oh, that sounds like released too early kind of state. Newty, thank you for 92 months. What do you mean? I wouldn't say so. Well, we know each other. We're not really friends as such. Is it even late that you see you can't connect the blue line yet because we don't have that 30 grand license? Did I leave the brakes off on the other one? Let me just double check. Okay, brakes are off. Can't work out why the lights stay on even when you've thrown the breakers. It's kind of weird. Getting wheel slip. Is it actually leaving the brake on the other one? No, brakes are off. Why is it struggling then? Just the sheer weight of it? Oh, you wait till the summer update, AMH. The sound is even more improved. A lot of people are interested in comments in the ATR. Best 10 quid. I've spent a long time. Just need to get used to it. Is that all it is? 10 quid? That's quite cheap. What's in the deluxe edition? Wait, did I set that correctly? If you have Microsoft Flight Sim Premium Deluxe, it's only 10 quid a lot. Oh, is it in the store? Look at this roundabout. It's something crazy, this little roundabout. Okay. In theory, that should start pressurizing the brake line, even though that engine's not turned on. And it looks like it is, so that's cool. Right, make sure the Indy brake's fully on. We'll nip over to the shop, buy some stuff, and see what happens. So that is going to City Southwest as it happens. City Southwest is... Oh, actually, that's not too far. So we want to come out of here. How do I make... We want to come out of the harbour town, up this massive hill. Want to come up the massive hill. That's the tricky bit. Then up the gradual hill, and then after that we're okay. And then we kind of want to head to the steel mill, so we're going to go back to the steel mill, but before we get there, we're going to go downhill and hang a left. Straight through the farm. Straight through into City Southwest. Should be a fun little journey, this. One Gamer Call, thank you for 43 months. Okay, let's... Oh, I can't do it yet. I need to get the license first. License. Yeah, I need a long one, don't I? You scumbag! Does that literally reset when you look away? How does that work? £10,000. Wait. It won't let me buy it because I have fees. And the problem with this is I need to turn the engine off. Otherwise, it'll just keep running up fees constantly. Because we've just used a couple of locomotives, we've incurred some fees. So I need to reset the fees before I can buy a license, which is... I kind of feel like if your fees are under $100 or something, it should just ignore it anyway because it's trivial. But it's not under $100, it's $1,200. Flipping heck, I literally moved them around the yard. And look how much it cost. Are you serious? Okay, right. Licenses, confirm. Train length 1. Okay, there you go. We've got our time bonus deadline is diminished by 2%, and the insurance copay has now gone up $3,000. $3,000 now to repair stuff. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Right, here we go. Let's go. Really, game? Okay, brakes. Released. Released. Jeez, man. This is not convenient. Trying to manage 2 locomotives is going to be fun. I'll say that much for it. I don't know if this is economically viable. Like, is it going to limit us to 3 grand for both trains? It might do. If it does, then it is probably viable. Let's back off this one. Big drama, thank you for 7 months. RB, thanks for 38. Okay, so the point should be set pretty much all the way to the steel mill. You don't have to worry about that. We want to make sure we go around that bend at 40 and then just punch it. Does it actually tell me the speed? Oh, it does. So it's doing a rolling wheels speed. Hey, Crisps. I mean, we should have plenty of oomph with 2 of these things. Right, this is the 40k bend. We're doing nearly 40, but we've got to let the rest of that get round the back first. And then we're straight into an uphill run here. Okay. Well, we're holding speed. That's really, really good. In fact, we're actually accelerating, which is not so good. I'll let the front one do its thing and just use this one to control it, I think. Because we need to go around here at 40. Pretty soon that front one's going to start overheating. Yep, it's already on yellow. Let this one cool down. It's quite funny having two. You can just alternate between them. While one's cooling down, the other one's like doing the work. Yeah, I don't have the multiple unit license, so I'm jumping between the two because it's 30 grand for a license. So I have to literally jump from one to the other. We did it for science. But it's actually working out quite well. And it also keeps the co-pay down. I think this is a 40 through this tunnel, isn't it? Probably need to use the rear engine shortly. No, I don't have the remote yet. Don't have the money. Sutty, thank you for 74 months. No, I'm not derailed yet, but there's plenty of time left in the day. Yeah, if you don't do it on time, you just don't get the bonus, but the bonus is worth like 50%. But don't forget, the longer you take to do it, you're still burning money all the time, because you rent all the equipment. Every license you buy, it decreases the time. Modern Messiah, I think 47 months. Yeah, I could put a loco at the back, Benny, but then how would I jump to it, mate? At least having two like this, I can jump from one to the other. It's the downhill run that I'm most worried about, to be honest. Because one of the indie brakes on this is not going to control the downhill run. And trying to do both is going to be tricky. But we'll see. So this is a DMU, but not really a situation. Well, it's 350 tons, which for one shunter coming out the harbour is actually quite a tall order. Like, it's rated for 400, but it will overheat coming up that hill. Harmer, how have they remodeled the indie brakes in Simulator? System can overheat and explode, catch fire. What, on the indie brake? Will it tell you what the temperature is on the indie brake somewhere? Because how are you going to know? Oh, they can actually fade, that's good. I'm kind of glad they've added that. I can't remember what the speed is around this corner. I'm going to go with 50. What I do need to do is start thinking about where we're going. C2I. So we'll be coming in from the east, so we're going to go straight on all the way to the end into C. And then as we come in from the northeast, 2I be the first track on the left. Okay, that's not too bad. The brake shoes will start to glow besides brake fade. Yeah, but you can't see them. Right. Run down here and quickly figure out what the speed limit is. $50. So it needs to be at 50 at the bottom of this big hill. So far, so good. Cats, thank you for 20 months. Thank you. Never had a chance to thank you for getting me TTS2 and ATS to try and simulate so it was putting me to sleep. Oh, rip. Bit too much speed through here. This could go really badly. Yikes. We picked up speed to 60 through that bend. That was worrying. Okay, so we need to go straight through the farm. They should already be set to go straight on. That's usually the default, but frankly, who knows? I think that's right. 50 takes you through here. That then takes you through here. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, so through the farm, through the oil well central. Staff and Winter, thank you for a year, mate. Happy anniversary. Servicing your motorbike. Nice. Train Build 2. Steam Train Build 2. Is that one of the playaway games? I've not heard of that. Hang on. We're gonna... Should take us through that. Straight through. Thank you, 47 months, Danny. I reckon we'd probably turn that engine off now. I think we only need one. It's not particularly hilly for the rest of the run, is it? I think we'll turn this off. Save some money. Right, we need to keep right down here. I don't know what the speed limit is though. 60. $60, 30. Wow, okay. 30 limit. Good job I checked that. DMC, thank you for 68 months. City Southwest can be a bit confusing on its track layout, I seem to remember. That sounds like cheating, Costello. Well, not so much cheating, that just takes a lot of the interesting fun out of it. Like, you're not going to derail ever because you've had your switch the wrong way. Or rather, go to the wrong place. 50 through here. Then we need to come through here. I think this is where we keep right. And then... we're going to keep right and keep... That will take you over the yard to here. Keep right through there. Keep left, and then I think we want to keep left again. Into 2I it was, wasn't it? Yeah. Cool. That should be set. Now I've got to find my train.